So I went on the trip because I wanted to support Israel and show the people here that we really care. They're not alone. And I didn't know how we could help. And one thing I learned from the trip is, sometimes you can help just by showing up. And every person we talked to really appreciated it, and they felt, togetherness. And so it was a great trip. It really learned a lot and felt we really contributed here.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Solkowitz. I've spent a lot of time in Israel over the years, but have never had a trip like this. During our Solidarity mission, we met true superheroes who have stepped into roles usually fulfilled by people in government or NGOs. We met people who closed businesses and set up food stands to feed the soldiers in the Gaza envelope and feed thousands of meals to the soldiers, not just hundreds, but thousands of meals every day to the soldiers who are fighting in Gaza. We met people who used WhatsApp to create an entire warehouse full of donated goods that were distributed originally to soldiers and then have now pivoted to the displaced families from the Gaza envelope. We have seen the resilience of the Israeli people. It's incredible, but they need to know that they are not alone. They need to know that we stand with them. There are so many ways that we can offer our support, from donations far away to coming for yourself and see what is happening, what is the Israeli reality since October 7th. I strongly encourage you to come and bear witness, to see the wonderful heroes that are the Israeli people, and join in any way you can. Am Yisrael Chai.
I couldn't not come to Israel at this time, and so when I saw that Bethel, the community I grew up with, was going to Israel, I wanted to be a part of that trip. As for a message for the community at home, I believe we have a project of rebuilding, and I would like to be a part of that, both rebuilding in Israel and rebuilding the Jewish people at home. We're one nation.
Hi, my name is Matt Slater, and I'm a longtime member of Bethel. I came on the trip because as soon as war broke out, my inclination was to be here and to be with our people, but of course at that time it was hard also not to feel that we'd be in the way. And when Bethel was able to organize such a wonderful trip, it was easy to come, and I appreciate that it was so easy to come with the group. We had an outstanding experience together, lots of wonderful places and people to meet. Our people need support. They're very strong, but they need to know that they're not alone.
I had to come on this trip because it was so painful to see what was going on in Israel. And my family, I felt I wanted to support them as well. So that was the reason I came. And I was delighted with our tour guide. She was incredible. Just her knowledge of everything, history and what we were seeing, and her personality and her little personal stories, they were great. So Aliza was number one. I hope when Bethel goes again, they will try to get her as their guide. And what I want to take back is that the things I learned that I can use to tell people who don't understand what's going on in Israel what the story is, so that they're not misinformed, and that maybe they'll decide Israel needs the help that we're trying to give them.
Hi, I'm Debbie Vo-Dennis. I'm so grateful to have gone on this trip. Once Bethel, even before Bethel, but once Bethel announced the trip, I just really started, my heart was already, racing to go on it and to go to Israel, to see family, and to really just show up for Israel. This trip was beyond expectations. The people who we met, firsthand accounts of just horrific experience under difficult circumstances, and the resilience that was shown by so many was incredibly inspirational. I recommend this trip. It's a must do. Showing up means so much, and you can make a difference, such a big difference. And our people, they need us, and you know what? We need them.
Yes. Since October 7th, Israel's been tugging at my heart, and I was trying to figure out a way to come here and do something from this, although I don't have very many skills and my Hebrew is terrible, but I needed to do something, and it was serendipitous that this trip came up just as I was seriously looking at different programs. So it has been just an absolute blessing to be here. It has been very intense, extremely sad, and unbelievably hopeful. And I'm very hopeful, not only for Israel from this, but for all of us. And as I said to the rabbi, that his Dvar Torah needs to be, Israel, come now. Shabbat Shalom.
I'm so grateful that we were able to join the Bethel trip to Israel this past week. For me, there really were, I'd say, 3 takeaways from our visit. First, it was so important to see firsthand the trauma that Israelis and really the whole country has experienced. Second, it was inspirational to see how resilient the Israeli people were, whether it's in the pop-up civilian ways of providing for soldiers and evacuees, or just meeting with the soldiers who were injured, and their positive outlook. And third, just to hear from so many Israelis who said thank you for us being present.
Hi, this is Mitchell Salkowitz. Rochelle and I are on our way home from Israel back to the United States. We came here because we needed to. We have friends who are family. We need to support the state of Israel and all the Israelis that are living here. We were able to volunteer, we were able to bear witness, we were able to support the citizens and the Jews of Israel and the world. We hope that our experience and what we share with you will inspire you to help Israel and the citizens and our Jewish brothers and sisters. Thank you.